Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I am going to be using another Creative Scrappers sketch, and I am going to show you the sketch right here. It is number 174. The papers I'm going to be using I pulled out of a paper pad. It is the Crate Papers Hello Love Valentine's Day collection with February right on our heels. I thought I would pull out my iris case of Valentine's and or love stuff and have a play. I was only able to do like 3 layouts with my box of stuff before I got bored, but I also did make 2 cards, so there's that, right? I am going to put this strip right here down at the bottom. I really like this paper right here. It's like very geometric. I kind of want to take the other piece and just stitch along the black lines, maybe cut it up a little bit. I think that'd be pretty cool. Right here I'm using a strip of the marble. Yes, I am. I know I've said before I don't really love that marbled paper, but here's the thing. Lately I have really been getting into the acrylic paint pouring. Now I haven't tried it myself yet. I'm going to try it though, but if you've watched any of those acrylic paint pouring videos, they are so cool. I really want some of those hanging up around my house, for real. I really like them a lot. Alright, I am going to go ahead and pull out a punch. I think I pull out the scallop punch, and I am going to scallop this marbled piece. That black strip, it came off of a piece of paper that was in a different paper pad. I don't know which one, some random paper pad I had gotten at Michael's. There was a cluster over at the top left on that sketch, so I am going to build a little bit of a cluster over there. I started it with just a piece of that geometric paper. I am going to put a camera on top of it and some other bits as well. That camera I had Fussy cut out of a piece of paper. Here I'm just layering them up. I put a piece of, it might have been that marbled paper underneath, but only the mint was showing on it. And I'm going to go ahead and put these down. I'm trying to get them straight, but you know how that goes, right? I don't think I do any stitching on this layout at all. I was just kind of trying to get in the groove of things. I haven't had much creative ambition. Is that a good way to say it? I haven't had much creative ambition the past several months, so I am still trying to do what I can, obviously, but I've had some big fails. That's okay though, because it's life. I am going to pop that camera up on some foam tape. Right here I'm just kind of evening this out a little bit. You can see that the strip of the marble paper was a little bit longer than the base. Right here I'm trimming down my photo. I am going to back it on some white. This is a photo of my son BJ, and this is back in 2009 when he was 16, and he is leaning on his first car. This is a day we went out car shopping, and we settled on this Ford Focus, and let me tell you what, it was the biggest piece of junk ever. We had to repair that thing so many times. We could have bought him a brand new, like something like that, brand new, with how much money we put in that car. It was ridiculous. In my journaling, I'm talking about how if I had to do it all over again, I would not have gotten him a car. He is way too mobile. That is when, you know, I don't know. I mean, you never really have control over your children, but when they get to be mobile, it's just insane. I wish I would not have gotten him a car. That's all I'm saying. I think he would have gotten a lot less trouble if he wasn't so mobile. Alright, so here, which I don't know why I didn't cut this out, I am changing the blade in my trimmer. It has been dull and has been really scuffing up the edges of my papers when I trim them for months, probably. Okay, that's exaggerating. Maybe about 4 or 5 weeks, so I'm going to go ahead and change that. These blades that I have, that I'm replacing it with, are ones I got off of Amazon, and they are Fiskars brand, supposedly as well. I mean, they're in a Fiskars pack, but they feel a lot different than the blades that I would pick up at Michael's. I don't like these so much. The ridge that you kind of hold on to slide it back and forth is very narrow or shallow, and I can't hardly grip it. I don't really care for that. These are the thickers I'm going to use. This is the Homestead font. I had gotten those at Tuesday Morning. These are one of my favorite thickers. I just like them being black. I like that they're glossy. I like the font of them. I really like these thickers a lot. I think I did pick up when I was there. I think I got all the packs they had, which was like, I don't know, 2. So right here I pulled out some chipboard pieces. These chipboard pieces are also from the Hello Love collection, and I'm going to put those down. This is a little layered tag that I put underneath the photo. It says happy day on it. And here are some little teeny tiny hearts that I had Fussy cut out of one of the Hello Love papers, because of course I did, because that's kind of what I do. It's kind of funny because I told you guys before I had gotten a Brother Scannon cut, and I've used it a couple times. I really do like it. Sorry about that if you caught any of that. My recording just stopped, and I don't know why. It's like my computer was doing something in the background. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and layer those hearts down that I had Fussy cut. I'm going to layer them underneath the photo with that happy day tag, also by the Love You, which is a chipboard piece, and also I put one up in that top left cluster. Just going to kind of stick them down like this. So this isn't going to go up to like January 31st, but today is January 11th. I'm trying to get a jump on things, you know, in case I'm out for a while. But today is when my biopsy was, my second biopsy. I am sitting here with an ice pack shoved into my sports bra. So that's fun, right? Actually, I think this one, because I had had a biopsy once before, and then the MRI, and they found a few more spots, so I'm going to get it. So I had to get another biopsy, and this one was worse than the first one. This one I got done somewhere else than the first one. So I don't know if maybe the doctors had different techniques. I don't know, but this one is not. It hurts worse than the first one did. But then also I'm a big crybaby. I was telling him, I don't know how I can have surgery. I can't even have a biopsy without crying. And I mean, I wasn't crying, boo-hoo-hoo, crying. My eyes were just leaking tears because it hurt. And I'm a big crybaby. Okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and write my journaling. I'm showing you the Heidi Swap color Shine in Gold, and I'm going to give that a splatter around the page. You can see I'd already pulled out some sequins. They're sitting over there at the right. I actually had those out for a previous layout. I'm going to go ahead and pull from those and put a few of the black and golds around the down around the page. A little bit tongue-tied. I have been getting quite a bit tongue-tied here lately, and like sometimes I know I've done a couple voiceovers. I have just been exhausted when I was doing it, and you can hear it in my voice. It's like my lips aren't really moving when I'm talking. It's like I have a mouthful of marbles, and when I do it when I'm tired, I don't have a very strong accent, but when I do those when I'm tired, that accent sure does come out, and I mumble, and you can't hear me, so, or you can't understand me, so sorry about that. That's just the way it's gonna have to be, right? Okay, guys, after I do that, I do not do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to join me with this. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.